Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very good and you are enjoying and learning from our playlist of previous year question series of each chapter in CBSE Class 10 Physics. And I also started this experimental learning. I have uploaded so many videos on these experiments and experimental learning. I uploaded videos on how to use different instruments and how the different equipment will look like, which are there in the CBSE textbook. These all videos I uploaded. You can go to my playlist and you can verify once and you can practice this practical learning. Okay, so now today I brought a video. In this video I am going to explain about rheostat or variable resistance, and I am going to show that by varying this terminal the resistance is going to get varied. This is how a rheostat will look like. Okay, this is a rheostat. It will be having three terminals. Which are those three terminals? First terminal, second terminal and third terminal. Where are these three terminals present in real rheostat? See, this one will be the first terminal, this one will be first terminal, this one will be the second terminal, and this one will be the third terminal. Okay, if you connect any circuit to these two terminals, resistance will be fixed. If you connect resistance to these two terminals or these two terminals, then resistance will be varying. Okay na? Let us verify now. And this is the variable stud. If we move this one, then resistance will given by this rheostat to the circuit will be varying. So when we come to specifications of this rheostat, it can give or it can carry a maximum of 1.4 amperes and it can give a maximum resistance of 200 ohms. Okay, so let us verify it. Let us connect wires to these terminals. What did I tell? I told that if we connect wires to these two terminals, resistance will be fixed. Correct? Huh? So I am going to connect wires to these terminals first. One wire I connected to this terminal. Okay, and this for this wire also I am going to connect one more wire. No need of keeping rheostat like this, but you should be able to see, right, how to connect and how to do it. So I have kept rheostat like this. You can keep the rheostat in normal posture only and you can connect. Okay, right. So these two terminals I connected, fixed, strong. Now I am going to take a multimeter to measure the resistance. How to use this multimeter? What is this multimeter? I have made already a video upon it. You can go and check my playlist in experimental learning. You can find that video and you can learn from there. So now here, this rheostat has maximum of 200 ohms. So I am going to keep the rheostat at 200 ohms, or 2000 if I keep also, no problem. And I am going to connect. Resistance don't have positive or negative. You can connect any wire to any terminal. There is no problem in it. Okay, so now I am going to connect this here. And I am going to connect this here. Then another terminal of multimeter here. Now I connected, correct? See the multimeter reading. It is showing 215, correct? Now I will vary this one. See, if I am varying this stud, is the resistance varying? Resistance is not varying. Even though I am varying the stud, resistance is not being varied, correct? So these two terminals if we connect, what happens? Resistance will be fixed. See the circuit diagram here. These two terminals, if we connect a circuit to these two terminals, what happens? Resistance will be fixed. These two are these two terminals. Now this third terminal is this terminal. If we connect circuit to this terminal and this terminal, then what happens? Resistance will be varied. Now I will connect this terminal to this terminal. Let us see now what happens. Okay, first I will connect this one. Now I will connect to this one. Right, it is showing 61 ohms now. Now I will vary this one. See, if I am varying, it is showing resistance is increasing. If I change the stud, maximum resistance of this rheostat is 200 ohms, so maximum it will go to 200 ohms. Afterwards, maximum 215 ohms it is showing. Now if I reduce this one, then also the resistance is going to get reduced. From 0 to 200 ohms it will reduce. See, 0 ohms. If the stud is here, the resistance is 0. If the stud is here, around we keep 50%. Okay, see, resistance is also 50%, around 50% only. 108 ohms. Correct? Now let us do one thing. What happens if we connect this in between these two? Let us see now. I also don't know. Let us see what happens if we connect in between these two. Will the resistance will be varied or not varied? It will be variable only. See now. Actually I know. I connected to here and this I connected here. And this I will connect here. See, 110. I will vary this one now. 0. If you connect it to this and this, what happened? This was the maximum resistance point, and when we decrease this resistance stud, what happens? Resistance was decreasing. Correct? See, now if we keep on the other side, resistance is maximum. Observe neatly, when we connected to this and this, what happened? When we kept this stud here, resistance was 0. When we kept this one here, resistance was maximum. But when we connected to these two, what happens? On the opposite side, resistance is maximum, and here resistance will be minimum. So I'll keep this one here. See, 0. Okay. This is how we are going to vary the resistance. This is how the resistance of rheostat is going to vary. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video very soon.